Well, hello, and good evening, everyone. Hello, my stamping friends and family. I am so glad for the opportunity to be able to join you guys today on another Thursday. I was off last week, and when I say off, I just didn't come live. You guys, with triple-digit heat in Austin in Texas, oh my gosh, I'm barely able to function properly. I mean, the heat just wears me out. Um, no excuse. I do apologize, but it just got a little overbearing, and I couldn't. Anyway, I'm with you today. I'm happy to be with you today, and we are going to go ahead and get started as we normally do. This is your independent Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator. I am Caron, and I am here in Austin, Texas on this, oh my gosh, I don't even know what the weather is today. But anyway, I am here today to share with you my love of paper crafting, greeting card making in particular. So tonight we are, as always, we're going to take care of all of the administrative do's and don'ts, or not do's and don'ts. We're going to take care of everything administrative up front. That way we can just keep on creating and not have to interrupt the flow. Again, the more people that join me, the easier it is for me to talk to you. If you're new to my channel, you guys, thank you so much for popping in. Don't forget to like and share my channel. If you share, come back and share it. Come back and put hashtag share in the comments. Let me know that you share, and you will be entered into the drawing to win a prize, whatever that prize is for the night. Excuse me. If you're a returning subscriber to my channel, welcome back. Thank you. It's great to see you. I hope you guys can hear me. I tried something a little different. I just want to make sure that you guys are able to hear me. Anyway, let's get started. We always start with our host code, you guys. So if you are loving the products that I'm demonstrating tonight, while they are available, you can shop on my online store at www.sweetsignatures.stampinup.net. And make sure that you use the host code. You guys, when you use the host code, you are entered into a drawing to for the end of the month, excuse me, to win a prize. And you guys, this month is especially important. The September to December mini catalog is getting ready to go live in September, of course. And so by the end of this month, I'm going to do my what I call my catalog selector list. And so that is where I let Stampin' Up! Know which of my VIP customers they should deliver catalogs to directly. What's the criteria for me to do catalogs, you guys? As long as you have spent a minimum of $35 with me in the last 3 months, you are automatically subscribed to be on my list to get the catalog, okay? Now, why else is that important? If you make a $50 purchase this month, you guys, not only do you get a free gift with purchase from me, but we are also in Stampin' Up's Earn to Redeem. We're in our bonus days period. So by the end of this month, for every $50 that you spend, Stampin' Up! Will give you a $5 coupon, okay? And this coupon you can redeem starting in August, okay? So make a $50 purchase, get a gift from me, and get a $5 coupon from Stampin' Up! And be entered into a drawing at the end of the month. So, I mean, free, okay? Definitely want to shop this month. And don't forget, our online exclusives was updated on the 26th, and you guys, there's some awesome stuff on there. Let me share with you. This is one of the online exclusives that debuted earlier this month, and you guys take a look at this. I'm going to be doing a card to make a blog for this, not tonight, but I just wanted to share that one with you. Tagging on with the bonus bucks days, you guys, When you spend $50 or more with me, and this is a class that I'm hosting for August 5th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you purchase all of these products, the Bright and Beautiful Memories and More cards and envelopes, the card pack, the ribbon, some ribbon, the core colors, the Tinsel Gems 4-pack, and some basic white cardstock, you guys, that qualifies for a $50 purchase. And like I just told you, what do you get with a $50 purchase? You get a free gift from me. You get a $5 coupon from Stampin' Up. You get entry into the drawing. And you get entry into the August 5th class. You guys, this is for you, okay? So this is what you get. Purchase the item and let's get together on August 5th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to do a little bit of creating. Can't wait to join you there. There is still time to subscribe to the Paper Pumpkin Kit, Meaningful Flowers. You guys, the subscription period ends August 10th. That is when this kit will no longer be available. So many good, awesome things getting ready to pop off in Stampin' Up, you guys. I'm going to give you just a little bit of a hint because I haven't put the newsletter out yet. But you guys, starting in August, on the 1st of August, our kits are not just the paper pumpkin, but our kits, which is one of what we're going to be working with tonight, they are up to 30% off, okay? So if you like working with kits, I like working with kits. They're easier, they're quick. You really don't have to do a lot of thinking when you do kits. You kind of just put things together, maybe a little bit of stamping. If you want to have the opportunity to work with some girlfriends and get together and make some cards, kits are the most perfect thing for you. Additionally, if you travel a lot, you're on the road, but you still have to have something to craft with, a grab and go kit is the most perfect thing to go with. All right, you guys, those are all of the announcements for tonight. Let me show you what we're going to be working with. Tonight's class is, we are working with the Blossom Wishes kit. And I've had the kit for a while now. I've just been like, I just couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for today so I could open it up and share it with you. So I already took it out of the box. It does come in a box, by the way. I just took it out of the box already. And this is how the kit, this particular kit comes, okay? This kit is $13. And for $13, we are going to make, we have the opportunity to make 8 cards. And these are mini slimline cards, you guys. 8 cards for tonight, okay? So let's take a look at what we get in this particular kit for $13. As always, we get our instructions. Our instructions are going to tell us how to put these cards together. Actually, we have mini slimline and regular slimline cards. So we have the instructions. And what I love about these instructions, you guys, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a little ruler right on the corner. So if we're having to measure ribbon or cardstock, we already have a rule. I mean, how thoughtful is that? So if you're traveling, that's one less item that you need to take with you on the road. And this goes up to 22 inches. Okay. So this is the instructions. This is what you get. Put that aside because we are going to need that. You get the ephemera that's already, oh, this is gorgeous. I didn't see this. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, these are gorgeous. These laser die cuts, they're already die cuts. They're already done for you. You get some glue dots. You get some, let's grab all of this. Oh, look at these. The foil, oh, I might have to buy this again. I told you I waited for y'all. All right, so you have the foiled die cut sentiment labels, and they're in multiple different languages, so you can purchase this kit regardless of what language you speak. 2 happy birthdays. So there's 2 there. So there's a total of 4 happy birthdays. And then, of course, this is happy birthday in another language. We have our watercolor wash die cuts. We have some vellum stars. And then we have some more sentiments that say you matter, okay? All right, so this is everything that we are going to need to create these cards. So what I'm gonna do, or let me know in the comments, how do you prepare to do cards? Let me ask you all that question. So these are the envelopes. There's 4 envelopes. And these for the regular slimline card, or for regular slimline cards. There's 4 additional envelopes. These are for the mini slimline cards. We can see all the blanks for the slimline cards, the regular. These are the card bases for the regular slimline cards. And then we have our card base, oh, some glue dots. And then we have our card bases for our mini slimline cards. All right, so here we go. First thing we're gonna do is, I know that minimally I'm gonna prepare at least 1 of each card for y'all tonight. So what I'm gonna do is, what I try to do is, I think the French call it mise en place. If I say that incorrect, definitely let me know. But I think it's called mise en place. And what that is where you put all of your parts and pieces together. You put them aside so that all you have to do is kind of more like an assembly lined kind of action, okay? So we can see what we're going to need for each of these cards. So let's go ahead and put everything together. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and we know, because it says that, the pairs is what's going to go there. So we're going to put 1, 3, 4. And then we're going to need these guys. They're not all the same, you guys, so just be cognizant of that. All right, so this one, this is the one we need for that. Are they the same? Oh, they are not the same. Okay. And let's put this one over there. And then let's put this one over there. Okay. And then the other part that we're going to need for the mini one, I'll put them somewhere. Are these 1, 2, 3, 4, and the sentiment is you matter. So we're going to grab all right. And then the last thing I see that we need on here, where's the vellum? Okay, we're going to need 3 big stars and 2 smaller ones. for each one, right? So there's one. And this one, I think I might just wait, just because I'm already taking these out. So I'm gonna keep them. I will keep the other ones intact until I need them, just because I don't want them to get lost, misplaced. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do with this. Hi, Tamika. No, this is not a paper pumpkin kit. This is the Blossom Wishes kit, the $13 kit that was just released this month, for this month. And it is all slimline. All right, so I'm not going to take any more out of this one other than everything for this one card, just because I don't want to lose it, okay? But just know that it's 3 and 2 for each of them. All right, and once I've done that, I'm just going to put them back in the envelope, you guys. That way, everything stays together, okay? So that's kind of how I try to get everything organized. Oops. And then we do the same thing for the regular slimline card. So once we get the parts and pieces for this one, we'll start assembling the cards, okay? All right. So for our regular card, here's what we're gonna need. We need to put them aside, right? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Gonna need 1, 2, and there's 2 of them per, right? 1, 2. 1, 2. And the reason, one of the other reason I try to do a mise en place, which means just to make sure that I have everything that I need. This is kind of the process I go through when I'm creating my the cards for my class. Is I try to go through them. I lay everything out. If there's 10 people in my class, I'll have 10 stacks. And I'll make sure everything is lined out. That way, oh, it's 2 per. Oh, good. Okay, those are done. So there's 2 of each, just so you can see that, right? And then we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. What else am I missing? I'm missing the sentiment, which is happy birthday. You guys, I am in love with this happy birthday. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Hi, Yvonne. Oops, wrong place. There we go for that. No Friday night stamping for you. I'm glad you're able to join me tonight. That's 2. 3. And you guys, the beauty of this kit is, with any kit, is that, I mean, if you don't have a lot of time or you just want to do something really quickly, grab a kit. I have so many kits. I have so many paper pumpkin kits that are racked and stacked. And anytime I'm going to my sister's or I'm going anywhere, I grab a paper pumpkin kit. And that's when I sit. And there's enough material in there that, you know, I rope my sister into stamping with me. That's how I get her into stamping with me. Because I just grab a kit and we sit there and we spend a couple of hours and we just make cards. All right, so let's put the rest of these away. We're only going to do one. We're going to try to do one tonight. And then put everything away. And now we know we have all of our parts and all of our pieces, and we can just get to stamping, okay? Well, there's no stamping in this one. So the beauty of this kit is just assembly. There is really no stamping unless you want to stamp something on the inside. This is all about assembly, okay? All right, so we are ready to rock and roll, and we're gonna start with our mini slimline card, okay? Now, the beauty of the Stampin' Up! The instructions is that we even tell you where to put your glue dots, you guys. That is so true. Better late than not at all. They even tell you where to put your glue dots, and not these are for your oh my lord, your, what are those things called? Dimensionals. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't remember what those things were called. And so all we're gonna do now is just work on this one. And if you know anything about me, I am a dimensional-aholic. So even though that's how many Stampin' Up! Says, I probably will put I will probably put more than Stampin' Up! Says I'm on the instructions, just because, well, that's me. Okay. Come on. Everybody have a good week. I couldn't wait. I was ready for Friday. Oh my gosh. Especially as I hadn't been stamping for a little bit. You guys, I haven't done any stamping since last Saturday. It's almost 7 days. Oh my goodness. 7 days till since I crafted last. And that was at the I went to a Creative 8 retreat. So that was the absolute last time that I stamped. Okay. And then I know by the time I'm finished with just this one, I won't have enough product, enough dimensionals. Well, that's when I'll break out my own personal stash. And why do I use so many dimensionals? You guys, one of the things that is a pet peeve of mine with stamping is when you get a card or a product, right, and you happen to press on it and then it sinks in, that is a pet peeve of mine. I just don't like that at all. It bugs me. So I try very hard not to, or I probably go overboard on dimensionals. Let's see, how do they have this? Okay, that's how they have this. Now, there's a reason they've put these glue dots strategically the way they have. I've got to go see about assembly just to make sure. Okay. And then let's get started. All right, so what should this card look like? All right. Let me take off the backing. Guys, as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, we were able, was it yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day before? 26th. We were all waiting with bated breath until 2 p.m. or is it 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, because Stampin' Up! Released in PDF format the PDF format, the digital catalog for the September through December mini catalog. And you guys, one of the perks of being a demonstrator is to get that catalog. Oh my God, ahead of time. You get to see all the goodies that's coming ahead of time. Okay, I gotta think a little bit here. Reason I don't use these a lot, you guys, is I can't do anything straight. So I don't use like glue dots and stuff because it's never laying straight for me. Ever. There you go. That's good enough. All right. Make sure I did it in the right direction. Perfect. Then the next thing I think that we're going to lay on here is our hair. And then I think our, oh boy. Oh, that's why, see, that's why we only had the adhesive on here, because we only need for it to be on the pear. But just like so. So that's why the glue dot. So pay attention. If you do happen to get this kit, pay attention to the placement of the glue dots, at least the glue dots, okay? Anyway, as I was saying, in the new catalog, or the mini catalog, it's all new. There's nothing like returning or retiring in the catalog. It's all new. I don't remember how many new designer series paper, pattern paper was in it, but there's quite a few. So I'm getting ready to go through it so I can do my paper share and get that information out to you to participate in the paper share if that's what you're wanting to do. And what is the paper share? The paper share is where you get a sample of all of the designer series paper that's in the catalog. I typically do it at 6x6, and it's just the new stuff, whatever's new. I don't do it for every single thing. It's just whatever is new in that catalog, okay? So you won't get samples of the in color papers. You won't get samples of any of the current the designer series paper that's in the annual catalog or the online exclusive, because that's not new with the new release. Okay, so you do get a sampling of all of the wait a minute, here we go. Okay, I might put one here and have that down. They don't have one on that one, but I might do that anyway. And now the last part is my sentiment. Oops. I can't believe they didn't put dimensionals on the sentiment, did they? They sure did. We sure did. And just like that, y'all, we have created card number 1. I think this is going to be here, so I don't need a dimensional there. So I'm going to need one there. Going to need one here. Need one here. And I'm going to put a glue dot here. So I did, I got out my trusty old Google sheet today, yesterday, between yesterday and today. And I went, this is how I go through my catalog. Anytime there's a new catalog, y'all. So what I always do is I go through it and I go with my first impressions, okay? First impressions is I want this, I want this, I want that, right? And then I write that down. And then I let it sit for a day or two. And then I go back through the catalog again. And then once I go through the catalog again, I'm like, okay, is this still on my want list? Is this still on my list, or is there anything else that I need to add that now is, you know, like hitting me differently? So that's the next thing I do. And then once I let it sit again for a couple of days. And then I go back through that catalog. You guys, card number 1 is done. And then I go through my list again and I prioritize them. Okay. Must have like have to have, need, want, that kind of stuff. Prioritize them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that helps me, you know, if I'm going to purchase anything, I've already prioritized, this is when I should get this, so on and so forth. And then I rack and stack them by month. That's how I do my catalog, y'all. And card number 1 is done. So we can put this aside. Now we're going to get ready for card number 2. And again, I'm just going to go lay out where the instruction tells me I should put my dimensionals and my glue dots. Thank you. This is I love this kit. It's fast, it's easy, no stamping. I could probably sit here and go through, make all of them tonight. I'm not going to do that because I have another card I have to make. Yes, I am in a blog hop tomorrow that goes live at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if anybody knows me, what do you know about me? Card isn't ready. I haven't even thought about it yet. So, Caron has a lot of work to do because putting out a blog is not like a 5-minute thing, is it? You got to create the card, right? Then once you create the card, you have to take photos of the card because you can't have the blog without having the pictures. Then if you're gonna do a video for your blog, you got to get the video done, right? And then you got to write the blog. And all of this you got to get done by 3 o'clock tomorrow. All right, so there we go. What else is getting dimensionals? All right, so our apples are getting dimensionals. And they've only put 2 on there, so let's just do 2. Even though Caron personally would do more. That's the thing about, another thing about card kits is you don't, oh, I forgot something on the other one, my stars. I got to put my stars. So I'm going to go back in a little bit and add my vellum stars to the deck, okay? To the cards. Then let's see, they have 3 dimensionals on this. So there's one here. There's one here. Oops. And then there's one here. I think it's here. So again, I'm just following where Stampin' Up! Has put the dimensionals. Now I'm gonna add the glue dots. You guys, these glue dots that are in kits, these are perfect as well. Again, because if you're traveling, you don't need to worry about having a roll of something or anything like that. It's already just this little sheet that you can put and grab and go, okay? It's all about grabbing and going with these kits. It's something that you can just get it, grab it, and go. I don't think, yeah, that doesn't have any adhesive on it. Somewhere around here. And then let's do the same thing. All right, so we have got our glue dots on everything that needs to have glue dot, except for our vellum stars. All right, let's put that aside for a second. And let's see what needs to happen here. Okay, so this is going to be like this. And I like to lay things out first so I can see what, if anything, needs to be adjusted, right? And so this is going to go here, like so. This is going to go here, like so. Then the birthday is going to go in here like this. This is why the placement's where it's at, okay? And then Stampin' Up did is we have this. Are they the same direction? No, they're not. They're not. No, take a note of that as well. These are directional because this one will be up top. And then this one will be down here like so. And so this is what the card will look like, okay? So now that we know what we're supposed to have, let's go do it. Let's go do it. Oh, I was saying, so on my list, there were 51 items, y'all, on my list that I needed to get, that I wanted, okay? Now, as my mom and dad would tell me, it's not everything you want you should have, but stay on my want list. Yes, 51 items. There on my list, there was 5 complete suites, suite collections. And typically with the suite collections, Stampin' Up suite collections, there is, you know, like the designer paper, there's the paper, typically there's ribbon or some sort of embellishment that's in there. Some of them have an embossing folder. So there's all kinds of, oh wait, these are different too. These are directional too. See the things you notice? Okay, so this one's gonna go up here. That's the other tip you should look for, you guys. The apples look a little bit different. They're the same, but yet different. Actually, they're the same. Why did I think they were different? They are supposed to be different. All right, we'll just make it work. We'll switch it with the other ones. Right? And then we have our sentiment. And this guy is in the middle, like so. Perfect. And then we get to add our vines. Okay. So they're in like that. And this one is in like this. Just like that. Okay. And then we're going to come back in with our stars and add our stars. So on this one, what I'm going to end up doing, oh, my back is starting to hurt. Sorry, y'all. Is I am going to place my glue dots because it's easier to add the glue dots, right? There's going to be one here. It's going to be one here. About here, right? Then there's going to be 2 here. Oops. I must have left the adhesive on the thing there. There we go. And then there's 1 on this one. Somewhere around here. So it's easier to do that than to try to put them on the back of the vellum, y'all. And then I'm going to go in with the Stampin' Up! Take Your Pick tool. To add my punch outs. So here's one. That's what the little putty end is for, right? See, that's why shouldn't have taken them out so early. Here's another, like right there. Okay. So this one's gonna go here. And this is gonna go here. And that's why I placed the little glue dot, because it's easier to just to put that, to lay it down like so. Okay. All right, so now we've got a single glue dot right here. Oops. Then it's similar to the one before. I'm gonna have a glue dot here. Glue dot here. Got one here. And we've got 2 right here. And I think, not sure why this guy is not sticking down. So I'm just gonna add a glue dot so it stays down. All right, you guys, our card is almost done for tonight. I'm gonna play with, I just wanted to share with you how quick and how easy, card kits are. Some people, and I tell you, I was a little bit of a snob myself. They're like, oh, it's so easy. There's no work involved. But let me tell you guys, there is just sometimes when you really don't want to expend a whole lot of brain power. You know what I mean? You know, you just want to get the stamping done because you have a need. It needs to be done. Go, it's a small one. These just so remind me of cherry blossoms, you know? It's probably what they are. All right. And there you go. You guys, we have created, I think it's one of the fastest times I've created 2 cards. So we have created our 2 cards tonight. Oh, I need to go back and add my to this one. Sorry. And then it will definitely be finished at this point. Oops. So we need 5 glue dots here. Gonna have one here. Gonna have one here. Gonna have one here. And then we're gonna have, and notice how we're placing these, right? It's kind of like to cover up some of these gaps. Okay. So we need our small one. Oops, duh. Would help if, oops, I just took that away. Take the adhesive backing off. Yvonne, did you have a good week? I don't think you told me that you had anything going on this week when we met on Sunday. So did you have a good week? What's the weather like up there? There we go. And there we go, guys. We did 2 of the 8 cards from the Blooming Wishes kit. Fast, quick, and easy. All right, so what do you think? What do you think of the cards, y'all? I think they're beautiful. I think they're quick. Again, this kit is available in our online. It is a $13 kit. And so for $13 for this purchase, you will get to make 8 cards, have plenty of glue dots left over. I have plenty of Stampin' Dimensionals left over, and you'll be able to create 8 cards as well. All right. I'm gonna now go try to figure out what I'm doing for my blog tomorrow. My blog post. I know I want to use that set. Awesome, you should get it. I know I want to use this set tomorrow, but I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with it. This set right here is from our online exclusives. And so, yeah, so I gotta go think about that. You guys, I hope you enjoyed our little time in the craft room with Caron this evening as we created cards and projects from the Blooms and Wishes card kit. All right, don't forget, the last Friday of every month, we will be doing a kit together, whatever that kit is for the month, because Stampin' Up! Releases a kit every month. I will see you next to create these. Don't forget, this Sunday, you're so welcome, Yvonne. This Sunday is mystery stamping. So guess what? The clues get posted tomorrow. So you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my newsletter, my Facebook page, my event page, and you will get that clue tomorrow for our mystery stamping event on Sunday. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining me. You guys have a great evening and happy stamping. Bye.